Hi there! Welcome back at Why We Move. The last episode we promised you the beautiful ride of Boschendal. But as often happens in Cape Town, things pop up and plans change. So, what happened? Well, we've got invited to a last minute e-mountainbike tour from Stellenbosch to Boschendal, organized by Adventure Shop in Stellenbosch. This really was a unique experience for us. Our first guided tour, and our first time e-bikes, and also our first ride with the camera stabilizer. So the ride started at the Adventure Shop in Stellenbosch and took us via the Helshoogte Pass and the Banhoek Nature Reserve to the trails on the backside of Boschendal. It's a beautiful route taking you past a tasty variety of Instagrammables. The journey is about 27 kilometers with 540 meters of elevation. If you are keen, there's even the option to extend the ride towards Helshoogte. Starting off in Stellenbosch, the tour takes you through the old historic center and past the heart of Stellenbosch University. But to be honest, we were just eager to get out of town and hit some trails. Once you hit the first patches of gravel, you immediately start to notice the advantages of the e-bikes. This was our first time on an e-mountain bike, so it did add to the experience. And although we usually are the ones that like to earn our downhill by working our way to the top, we do see the benefit of the e-bikes.
This is high five!
From the start, there's already a beautiful panorama. Honestly, along this entire route, the one stunning view just gets replaced by the other. After a surprisingly easy climb, yes, e-bike's easy, we replaced the mountain view for a downhill that takes us to the big dam. We slowly circle around the dam, soaking in some nature while shaded by the trees. Today we are a small group of 4 and our guide of the day, Rhino, from the Adventure Shop. This amount seems to be optimum, but a smaller group of 2 or a larger group up to 8 people will also be comfortable. In the corner we encountered this big wall. It looks like you're in Jurassic Park and it's keeping the T-Rex on the other side. But no, these leaking structures are not a dam wall. Kinda scary thought that the thing is leaking. But hey, my structural engineering spider says it didn't go off, so I guess it's okay. Otherwise, we also had a doctor with us, so what could go wrong?
Woo, 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 woo.
After one last beautiful view on the dam, we turn off and take the road up. This patch is behind a gate, so most likely you won't encounter any cars. The road takes you up slowly but surely. Where usually this section would be a real workout, it now was a perfect moment to catch up with our friends. But it does really show the advantage of e-mountain bikes for group outings. I think we will be doing another one of these for our end of year party. Once over the top, we proceed over the farm road. Have a look at this view on the other side of the climb. If your ride up wasn't supported by a battery, it will definitely be worth the workout. And now, well, still definitely worth it, hey? And down it is! Whee! farm road, vineyard and a small stretch of single track. Fun for all. After this enjoyable section, we follow the road. This is a small last tiny stretch of asphalt that we ride. But even this, wow, another panorama! And you know what, every now and then going down on the road is also loads of fun. Next up, we enter the Banhoek Nature Reserve. We see lots of single tracks winding up the mountain. Doing it all would be too much for today. Also, when entering the single track, we saw a herd of African elands. But as before in Oak Valley, these big beasts end up as tiny pixels in the distance on our action camera. We need to improve our game recording skills. This one we'll just leave to discover for you by yourself. We don't know if this route has a name, but we named it the 99 Panoramas to Boschendal. During our Banhoek ride, we slowly meandered around the country level, a bit up and a bit down, and that all the way. Honestly, if we wouldn't have been on e-bikes, most likely I would have told you that there was a lot of climbing. But thanks to these buddies, it's now stored in my memory as a country level ride. The trail inside the nature reserve had a different kind of character. Smooth, slowing downhill, but also some technical rocky sections and a few challenging sandy patches. That all while appreciating the variety of findings. And yes again, a lot of opportunities to make some great pictures. From the Banhoek, we smoothly transfer onto the premises of the Boschendal. This is what we refer to as the backside, because most of the times we ride here we don't cycle this part. We prefer the routes on the other side of the road, the ones that go up to Simonsburg. Yes, those are the ones that we promised to initially show you this week. But since we now got the stabilizer, we will just have to go out there again and take some new footage. What do you think of this side? Still beautiful camera ready material. On to the last bit.
Oh, my shoes!
Would we recommend this route? With the rare exception of the unique combination of those who despise nature, hate sitting on a bike and can't enjoy a beautiful panorama, seriously don't, just leave the trails for us. There's enough to do in Stellenbosch. Maybe taste some wine. But otherwise, we do highly recommend this route. With the two of us, I think we would try it without an e-bike next time, just to experience the difference. But if you are with a small group or if you just don't want to be too tight when you're finished, go for the e-bike option. There we are, we made it back. Thanks Rhino for inviting us. Next episode we'll show another Stellenbosch ride. It was a clouded day, so we took this unique opportunity and went out on the exposed trails of the Vera. We hope you enjoyed this e-bike side adventure. If you have any questions or suggestions, do leave them in the comments. Also, remember to click like and subscribe. Let me repeat the last bit. Click subscribe! We want to get our custom YouTube URL, so subscribe and help us to reach our goal. See you next time. Until then, get up and get out.